Hi, I'm Ari, I'm the Oak Witch, and today I have an exciting announcement. Dun, dun, dun. I wrote a book. This is something that I teased about in a video last year, and I can finally sit down and talk to you about it and provide you with all the details. So for a little while now, I've been working on this book, Spellcraft and Spellwork, a guide to the magical practice of spells by me. It's going to be a part of the Pagan Portals series with Moon books, which I'm very excited about because I've read quite a few Pagan Portals books. I have since I was quite young. What I really like about Moon books, and especially the Pagan Portals series, is that it essentially functions to provide these specific topics in quite a accessible format. So the books themselves tend to be quite accessible to the reader, but also this will be priced at £9.99 in the UK, and in the US I think it's $12.95, and compared to a lot of witchcraft books that I see and more occult books, they tend to be a lot more than that, so I quite like that it's accessible in that format as well. So yeah, I'm really excited to be publishing for Moon books. They have a lot of authors which I really look up to and I really enjoy reading, so yeah, it's just a massive honour, to be honest. The publication date is July 26th of this year. It should be available to bookstores near you. I know it's available now on Amazon to pre-order, on Barnes & Noble, Waterstones, and I'll leave links down below for you guys to look at. But if your local bookstore doesn't have it, you can request it and they should be able to order it in for you. There will be an ebook version available for pre-order, but that will be, I think, a month before the release date, so maybe in June-ish that will be available. So yeah, look out for that. So I thought I'd run down basically the aims of this book, what it's about, and who the book is for, and what it essentially includes. So straight off the bat, it is quite a concise, small book because it's an accessible guide to spellcrafting and then actually performing spells. I wrote this book with the intention of it being something really simple for beginners to pick up, but it includes the basics of everything that you'd probably want to know. I wanted to write a spells book that also goes through things like magical theory and understanding the baseline principles behind how magic actually functions, why we come to certain conclusions about correspondences, how we can actually dispose of spells in an eco-friendly way, all these things which I see get asked quite a lot by beginners because there aren't really simple answers that are always talked about. So I wanted to write a book that answers these questions in a very basic format, but which is also still fun and, I don't know, interesting. So I thought I would dedicate a little bit of this video talking about some of the contents. The book kind of runs through spells from crafting, the basics, to putting it together, to performing it, and then at the very end I've got some spells from my own practice laid out. So it kind of flows like that. There's history, magical theory, what practical magic actually looks like, different types of magical practices, the sort of foundations of magical practice, how it works, energy work, breath work, meditation, and actually crafting spells with my own personal formula of how I basically put a spell together. So that's all listed in there. And then I go through essentially the actual process of doing the spell. I see a lot of books, and what I wanted to fill that gap is books that essentially miss out that process. We see loads of spell books, we see loads of spell encyclopedias and all that sort of stuff, and a lot of them are very good and go through all these different types of spells, which is useful and good for a beginner to sort of like get an understanding of, but they don't really go through what it looks like in practice. I think a lot of people learn visually, and learning from mentors is a really good way to learn the craft. Not everyone has access to that, so I think sometimes just learning from books, where if it's just like a bunch of spells listed out, aren't always a good indication of what the craft looks like in person. I think that's why a lot of people come to YouTube. So I wanted a book which kind of actually goes through what that process looks like in action. The book aims to basically look at spell crafting and spell working, looking at all of the components of those processes and laying them out in a simple format. So I hope that you guys enjoy it. I hope that it achieves those things for you if you do end up reading it. And yeah, Spellcraft and Spellwork. I will leave links down below for you guys to pre-order, to have a look at, and yeah, thank you so much for all of your support, all the support on my channel. You guys have been so amazing, honestly, and to be able to write a book and publish with a really nice publishing company is an honour, it's a privilege, and I'm really, really grateful for you guys for allowing me to be able to do this, because it's many people's dream to publish a book and it's one of mine, and I'm just really excited to be able to get this out in the world to you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.